It's a celebration outside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough as the New England Patriots win 23-20 over the Baltimore Ravens and advance to their 5th Super Bowl in their last 11 seasons. He is Dan Parzik. I'm Aaron Kern. This is our Rant Sports post-game coverage sponsored by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. And Dan, when you look at this game, it was tight throughout. It wasn't pretty for the New England Patriots, Tom Brady and company, but in the end, they were able to get it done.
No, you know what, Aaron, you're right. It wasn't pretty at all, but that's what makes champions in this league. You find ways to win games no matter what. And Tom Brady, he didn't even have that great of a performance today. He didn't even throw a touchdown pass, even though he did rush the one. But even when he fails to throw a touchdown pass, he still finds a way to help his team win the game. And the funny thing about this game is you look at the stats, Brady only had 3 passes of over 20 yards. In fact, the Patriots as a team just had 3 plays of over 20 yards. So what does that say about it? They actually managed to beat the Ravens defense by just short passes and you take advantage of the yards after catch. And you know what? That's what the Patriots do best. That's the way they win football games, and that's what they did against one of the best defenses today.
Yeah, credit that Baltimore defense for holding them to 23 points. They had a chance to win late in the game. Ultimately, Tom Brady did just enough, like you said, with those short passes over the middle. When you look at the other quarterback in this game, Joe Flacco, catching a lot of heat from his teammates and everybody else this season. But in the end, this was a quarterback that has won 4 postseason games in his first 4 years, the only player to do that in history of the NFL. And I'll tell you one thing, he had a pretty good performance here today, 306, 2 touchdowns. But that 1 pick as well, but you got to be happy with his performance.
No, that 1 interception was costly, but like you said, for the most part, you got to give Flacco all the credit in the world. This guy showed up today and just looked phenomenal for the Ravens. And you know what? In my opinion, he made a huge statement because, like you said, there's been a lot of doubters, including his own teammate, Ed Reed, this week, on whether or not this guy had what it takes to be an effective quarterback in the NFL. And Flacco had a phenomenal performance. He made numerous big key plays for the Ravens, and who knows, if they had just made that field goal at the end, you don't know what would have happened in overtime. The Ravens could have easily been representing the AFC in the Super Bowl, and you got to wonder what's going to happen in the offseason with Billy Cundiff after that missed kick at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. And the New England Patriots get their first win of the season against a team with a winning percentage over 500. Remarkably, that comes in the AFC Championship game. So the New England Patriots advance to Super Bowl 46. That's going to wrap up our post-game coverage here, sponsored by Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer. He's Dan Parzik. I'm Aaron Kern. Let's take a look at some fan reaction.
I think we're going to the Super Bowl. Just a great football game, and I wish the New England Patriots a lot of luck. It was just a great football game.
All the way, it's crazy. This is the best game ever, ever, ever. We're number 1. We're going to go and kick the crap out of either the Giants or San Fran. We're number 1.
It's all about retribution in New England. That's what it's about, man.
It's unbelievable. I mean, how do they miss that? It's a gimme field goal. How do they miss it?
It was nerve-wracking. Got close a couple times, but we pulled it off in the end. That's all that matters, man.
Unbelievably excited. It was an awesome game, and watching him miss that field goal was beautiful.
It was an absolute disgrace. Ravens really won the game.
They were the epitome of football. And what really came down to it was the field goals.
We're so lucky. I mean, you know, we didn't play a great game, but we won. We're going to the Super Bowl.